G'day, Trent from Total Tools. We're out at Sydney Motorsport Park for round 2 of the BMW New South Wales Club Supersprint Series, and this is also Porsche versus BMW Day, so there's an extra challenge involved. Normal Supersprint for most part of it, but we've also got a few teams set up for both Porsche and BMW with bracket times so that you can't go under that time. Highest points at the end of the day wins it for the club. Porsche's won the last 4, I think. BMW's been a while since they've won one, so let's see how we go. Young Todd behind the camera is in the Swift again. We've got the new WK Motorsport quick shifter in there, so that'll be interesting to see how it goes. The other one is, as you can see, wet. Always hard in the wet, so our bracket times will be out the window if it doesn't dry out, so we can only see what the day does, and hopefully we might get some dry times, but it doesn't look like it on the bomb. So anyway, let's go see how it goes. All right, here we are. We're lined up for session 1. It's wet. Here goes nothing. Like I'm in a M sandwich. We've got M3 in front, M2 behind. Got an AMG Merc up the front, all-wheel drive. Oh, there's a nice B30 class. It's really good in the wet. Yep, it is slippery. Toddy, you just came in, you flogged the Beamer.
Which one?
Mine.
Oh,
you did a 206. You're leading.
The car that didn't pass me. Really?
Did a 206,
yeah.
leading the class,
Yeah.
and beating the little 125 Beamer, which did a 215.
Yeah.
And you're within a couple of tenths of the guy who's ahead of me.
Okay.
So.
What about that I-30? Is that?
I can't see them, so yeah. Go, Toddy.
I felt like I was going slow.
The track was drying out, I think.
Yeah, it was. First session out, how was it?
Very wet for me. Happy with what I did in those conditions, a 215, but sessions after have been drier, so We're gambling now. We've adjusted pressures, changed the suspension back to a drier setup and hope for the best. Currently second in class, not doing as good as young Toddy in the Swift, who's actually beating me on the track for the first time, which is awesome, and he's leading his class. It's still anybody's go. I'm well behind, about 10 seconds behind. Hopefully we can make that up in the next one. And one of the other cars that should be doing quite well, unfortunately he ran out of fuel in his first lap, so he didn't really get a lap in. But let's go see. Track is drying. Let's hope it stays that way for a little while before the rain comes down again. All right, well, lined up for session 2. Let's see how we go this time. I'm probably even more nervous. It's a drying track. I'll wait to see whether we can go full traction off on this thing. Righto, back out in my M3, M2 sandwich. M2 behind, M3 in front. Last lap. 1:56.2 on your last lap. It's pretty good. That's a big jump up there. It's the fastest this car's been around there. Well, the rain held off for another one. Managed to go a little bit faster, but I don't think it's quite fast enough. I'll have to look at the times, but we'll see. Check the pressures again, and just in case we get another dry run. Track had a little bit more grip then. And even on the fastest lap I had to pass 2 cars. They got out of the way pretty well, but maybe knocked a 10th out of it. But anyway, is what it is. Fingers crossed we get another one. Alright, we're getting another crack at it. The rain is threatening but hasn't hit yet. I managed to go a bit quicker in that last one, but not quite quick enough. And the guy coming first at the moment is he went a bit quicker as well, so There's only about 0.3 of a second in it right now, but I'm really not sure whether I've got that time in me today. So let's go out, have another crack and see where we go. I'm still probably about nearly a second and a half off my best time, so. But the track hasn't got a lot of grip today. Well, that's the end of a very long day. We got here in the dark, we're going to be leaving in the dark, but man, that was an awesome amount of fun. The rain held off for us. Track didn't get as quick as we'd like to, but it was quick enough. Young Todd was getting quicker all day in the Swift, set the fastest time he's ever done around the full track in this car. Well done, he got second in class against some pretty tough competition. I managed to just sneak in a win right at the end in the BMW. I was up against Vince in his 135. We were just swapping places all day. I didn't think I could get him, but just ended up doing him by about 1/10 of a second at the end of the day. So that was a bit of a relief actually. But anyway, we've been packing up. We put the ugly wheels back on the Beamer to drive home. The Swift's got to get on the trailer. And really, I can't wait to get home and have a few beers. Oh, by the way, we also won the Porsche BMW Challenge. So the BMW Club won for the first time in a few years. So that was really good to cap it off. Anyhow, that's enough from me. As always, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you soon.